Gino, thoughts right now and how nerve-wracking was that at the end?
Well, I mean, yeah, that team's a good team. They battle hard. They play hard. We knew that coming in. It was going to be a battle all the way through, and they showed that and fought at the end. It's a good thing we got some insurance runs ourselves there. But and the bottom line is I'm proud of our guys. But, we got to move forward and get ready now for Texas. That game is over. We did what we needed to do. Now we got to get ready for Texas.
Any comments on Alejandro? Had a nice outing today on his pitching.
Alejandro was outstanding.
Yeah.
Outstanding. I mean, 114 pitches. That's not the case. But when you get to this stage of it, and of course, we're trying to save guys. We got another game. We know if we win this early game, we got another game and try to save guys. And you couldn't ask for a better start from him. He pitched really, really well. We actually made some mistakes behind him. They shouldn't give up a few of the runs, but outstanding job.
You have 2 home runs for you, and that second one kind of put the game away. How are you feeling after that second one? What did you see at the plate?
I mean, I felt good giving some cushion for Walt. Walt could pitch with 1 run, 2 runs, doesn't matter. But giving him that extra run I feel like really helped them because they have first and third. You never know what could happen after that. They're the home team. So I felt good getting the job done and moving on to the next game now.
What were they trying to do against you that obviously didn't work all day from what you saw they're playing?
I mean, they're just going after me with fastballs. They're working me fastballs in and slider away. So I had to adjust and do my job.
Alejandro, any comments on your performance today and how you felt?
Yeah, I felt good. It also helps, having a good team behind you, having a good defense behind you, having, it's never the plan when we score to give up runs after, but we have a good team that bounces back really good. So it helps.
Do you know what? I think was it JD who went out to Walters at the end there? Andrew.
Yeah.
To calm him down or whatever.
No, well, it was first and third. You had the tying run to the plate, so I want to make sure everybody knew what we were doing. We're not going to hold the runner at first because that run didn't mean anything. So we wanted to get obviously range there. We were definitely needed to guard the lines because we wanted the hitter to get a double. And I want to make sure everybody knew we're not throwing down the second if the runner runs because we're not holding him on. So just those things, and yes, just to calm him down. But Walt's a pretty calm guy. It was more just strategically to make sure everybody was on the same page, and that's a crazy situation.
Anything on just this game coming up? Yeah,
In regards to what?
Well, first of all, who's pitching for you?
We're going to go with Ronnie Gallo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I know Walt came in. You had to put Walt in this game, right?
Yeah.
You had to win this one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we got other guys in the pen, so hopefully Ronnie can give us a good outing, and all hands are on deck. That's available.
Any more questions in the room or on Zoom?
Gino, what gave you the confidence to really kind of stay with Alejandro through the later innings? Like he was in there.
He was just still, Alejandro's a unique guy. I mean, he's throwing his last 2 pitches was 98 and 99, according to the scoreboard. That's his last 2 pitches of the game. So that would have been pitch 113 and 114. So it's never a question of him losing velocity. As a matter of fact, he probably dug down a little deeper, throwing 98, 99. That's pretty impressive. That might have impressed me more than anything. But, we all know Alejandro's, he's the most talented guy. It's just one of the things where he's just got to handle himself right. He has pitched much, much better of late, whether it's been out of the pen or as a starter. He knows I've got more confidence in him than anybody. And that's never going to change. I've always been that way with him. Him and I've had a lot of conversations. So it was one of those things where he was still throwing good. And JD and I spoke, and so let's let him go another there. So we didn't have to go to Walt quite so early. But we did say Walt was available maybe for 3, so that's what we did.
And for you, just a quick turnaround playing Texas again, just fatigue coming to play, and just what's your motivation and what's your mindset with the team?
I mean, we got Texas, so that's what we're worried about right now, this first game. We obviously have some downtime right now, but everybody get rehydrated and stuff, so we should be fine. We'll just go into the game all excited and ready to go.